Hello everyone, myself Preeti on behalf of Genius Software wants to show the features and functions of Genius Software, that how the Genius Software works. In short, we can say I want to show you the demo of Genius Software. Genius Software is basically a tax return filing software. It assists the clients in filing of various types of return such as income tax returns, TDS returns, etc. There are various features in Genius Software. For filing the return through Genius, you have to first create a client here. For creating a client, first you need to go to Client Manager. Then you have to create new client. There you get the option to select the status of client like individual, firm, cooperative society, company, etc. After clicking OK, window will appear for entering the details of client that you want to create. First of all, you have to mention the unique code number for the client. After that, you can add the basic details of client such as PAN number, name, father's name, Adhaar number, address, etc. Here we have mentioned some new options like verify, name as per ITD login and import master data from ITD. From these new features, you can import the masters of client from ITD site and also verify the name of client as per ITD site. Now you can click on exit. After creating the client, if you got to know that you have missed some details or you have mentioned some wrong details of client, then you can alter this by going through alter view clients and choosing that particular client that you want to alter or view. If you want to delete any client, then you can do that also by clicking on delete client and after that selecting that particular client you want to delete. Once you delete the client or the details of client like masters, their income all will get deleted from the software. Next feature in Client Manager is Group Manager. Here you can create groups for clients. Let's suppose you want some employees in doctors group. Then you can easily create a group name doctors and can easily transfer those clients to doctors group by selecting them from the list and clicking on the arrow button. You can also modify and delete the group from here itself only. Next option is change code number. You can directly change the code number from here without going to alter view client. For changing the code number, you can double click the code number you want to change. A pop-up window will appear for entering new code number. You can enter code number there. It can be numeric or alphabetic code. Go as per your choice. Next one option is password settings. Here you can set the password for clients. Let's suppose you don't want the access of that particular client to staff, then you can set the password here. Any other person will not be able to access the same without mentioning the correct password. In password settings, you also have the option to show or don't show the password. Next one option in the Client Manager is Advanced Security Settings. Here we have provided the options to set password for various options such as client reports, backup, trial balance, overwrite, delete, balance sheet, finalized, alter, ITR filed, finalized, alter, etc. We have also provided the password settings of import masters from XML Json. This will assist the client from getting the data deleted or altered by someone else. If you also want to create a personalized report for client, then we have also provided the option for that by going through client reports in Client Manager. There you can add the report and then click on description and can also add the field as per your requirement. Next two options provided are client backup and restore. If you want to take the backup or want to restore the particular client or multiple client, then you can do the same by selecting the client and then selecting the folder on which you want to save the backup or from where you want to restore the backup. Earlier facility of import masters from XML was provided, but from AY 21-22, JSON was introduced by department. So we have provided the facility of import masters from XML and JSON. Suppose if you have many clients like 100 or 200 and you don't want to enter the masters of clients one by one, then you can import the masters of same by selecting the XML or JSON file. If you have one particular file, then you can import it from here. And if you have folder of that, then you can import the master of that by clicking on search in folder. Now there are some other usable options like refresh your data or repair your data. You also have the options for birthday pop-up settings, like if you want that the software will show the birthday pop-ups, then you can tick on that settings. If you want pop-ups some days before, then you can click on that also. So the next one option is help. So whatever data we will show you, if you can't remember that, then you can go to help to see the same. When you click on balance sheet 3CD option, new options will appear, which is data transfer, import TB, trial balance, balance sheet, 3CD, cash, fund flow and summarized report. In this demo video, we will also guide you about the mapping of balance sheet 3CD. First, you need to go to data transfer, TB, select the company and mention the year. If you are already a user of Tally or Tally is already installed in the same PC, then you can import the data by directly connecting it, or if the Tally is on different system, you can select the XML file of Tally. First, we click on list of accounts and select the master file, and then we click on the trial balance file and select the file, and then we click on proceed button. Through this way, we can import the Tally data to Genius software. Now, first we have to map the data between the data fetch from Tally to our existing fields. You can do that easily by double-clicking on the existing fields of software. Then you can click on next button and then you can click on OK. After that, you can easily check the data imported from Tally to software. If you want to use the same data to balance sheet, you can just go to balance sheet and then click on menu button. There is option of import from trial balance. You can click on that. After that, data will appear with option mapped, unmapped and all. Select all and click on the next tab. When we click on next tab, then amount mapping will appear with filled and blank. Just click on fill button, then amount will appear with green and yellow color tab. In green color tab, you have to fill the schedule, and in yellow fields, you have to bifurcate the amount. After that, click on Save button and transfer to Final Accounts. Then the balance sheet gets prepared. Next one option is Trial Balance. After importing from Trial Balance, you can alter view the trial balance by going through Alter View Trial Balance under the head Trial Balance. If you don't have data to import, then you can create the trial balance also for mapping purpose. For this, you have to first enter the year. There are various options provided like Insert, Alter, etc. By clicking on Insert, you can add the particulars, select the group and the amount there. Some other options are also provided there like Delete the trial balance, Merge the trial balance. You can merge the trial balance of two different companies that was existing in the software to one trial balance. We have also provided some basic reports there like you can see your clients alphabetically or summarized, detailed, group-wise report. If you forget about how to transfer data and any other topic that we have discussed in balance sheet, then you can go through Help section and Balance Sheet 3CD. After creating trial balance, next one option is Balance Sheet and 3CD. Select Client and select the particular year. After selecting the year, various options will appear there. As you all know that in the latest amendment, ICAI and MCA has modified the presentation or balance sheet and P&L for companies and other than companies. Same format has already been provided in software. You can manually create and alter the trial balance here by going through Modify Trial Balance. Tax Audit Report, that is 3CA, 3CD, 3CB, 3CD has also been provided here. You can just click on the form and fill the clauses applicable to you. Save and validate the form, generate JSON and upload it. In the other audit forms, e-filing options to file online certain other basic audit related forms like 3CE-B, 10B, 10A is provided by the software. Various other activities that are required to be filed by the client and CA such as Add CA, acceptance of forms, view forms, etc. are provided in the online activities at ITD Login CA and online activities at ITD Login Client. In the 3CD filing status report, you can check the status of 3CD filed by you, whether it's pending for approval or successfully e-filed or pending. In the UDIN report, you can check the status of UDIN like whether it's consumed or not or the updation date of UDIN. 3CD bulk JSON import is used to import bulk JSON of 3CDs like if you have 100 or 200 JSON of 3CD, then you can use it here using zip or folder option. If you have prepared your trial balance or imported your trial balance and have done the mapping, which we explained to you earlier that how to do mapping in the software, then the balance sheet and profit and loss gets prepared automatically. You can check your final accounts by clicking on balance sheet and profit and loss account. You can also edit it manually by clicking on the three dots of particular heads. We have also provided the option to export balance sheet and P&L to Excel by the option that we have provided in menu in the balance sheet and P&L. You can take the printout of balance sheet, P&L, cash flow and other reports also by going through continuous final accounts printing. We have recently introduced new features in the balance sheet 3CD of software, that is audit reports, certificates, beta. In the audit reports, certificates beta, we have provided all the reports along with the latest amendments notified by MCA. All the reports are in the default report. You can add the report in user-defined reports or in the selected reports. You can also modify the report after adding it to the user-defined or selected reports by selecting the report and then clicking on Modify button. After that, if you want to modify the report, then you can add your answer in the suggested answer and save the answer and take the printout of that. Any changes made in the report of user-defined apply to all the clients, and any changes made to report in the selected reports will apply to that particular client only. Now back to the main menu. There is an option of cash flow, fund flow there. Here you select the year for which you want the cash flow or fund flow. If you have already prepared the balance sheet and 3CD of the client, the cash flow and fund flow will appear there. And if you want to make more adjustments of cash flow, there you can do it manually here. We have recently introduced the new feature of Summarize Report in the Balance Sheet 3CD tab. When you go to Summarize Report, all the clients will appear there. At the top setup option is provided, you can select the point for which you want the report, and also form name option is also provided on which you can select the form for which you want the report. Several other options are also provided there, like pick from filing details from site or check the UDIN status of client. You can also email, WhatsApp, assign form, approve form, and can also do the online activities here. These options are provided for bulk assignment or approve of forms. Instead of doing these activities one by one here, you can do it in bulk here. After the generation of report, you can also export them to Excel. For filing of return of client, you first need to go to Computation. Select the client and assessment year for which you want to file the return. In this page itself, we have recently introduced some new features in the page of client selection of Genius software, such as ITR summary, login at ITD Portal, client list setup, client list selection, and also highlighting the client whose original return finalized, filed pending verification. In the ITR summary, all the details of ITR related to client, whether the return is verified or not, filed or not, whether there are any e-proceedings pendings for that particular client get appear. You can directly log into ITD Portal from here itself with options of login at ITD Portal. In the client list setup, you get the option choose the field that you want to appear in the page of selecting client. And in the client list selection option, you can tick or untick the client which you want to show and also export the list of client and also import the client from previous year. We have also introduced filter option to preview the client on the basis of options provided like rectification, original return filed, not filed, etc. Now after selecting the client, new screen will appear in which tabs for different heads of income, losses, tax details, 26AS, AIS, TIS, email, WhatsApp, etc. will appear, where you have to mention your income, expenses, taxes, etc. one by one. For example, if you have salary income, then you have to click on Salary tab. Fill the details of employer like name, TAN, PAN, address, select the nature of employment and whether you are pensioner or not, etc. Then mention your basic salary, bonus, DA, overtime, advance salary, area of salary and pension over there. There are separate options of filing allowances, perquisites, etc. If you know the depreciation of allowances or perquisites, etc., then you can mention it in their category. Otherwise, you can put that amount in other allowances or other perquisites or other terminal benefits, etc. If you have received some area related to salary, pension, etc. Then for claiming the relief under section 89, you have to fill the details of incomes of the year in which you have received income. Tab for mentioning same has also been provided here. If you fill the details, then the relief will get automatically calculated. You also need to fill Form 10E. Click on Exit. Now, in the House Property section, we have provided the option to fill the income and details related to self-occupied, let-out, partly let-out and partly self-occupied property. There is option of filling the amount of annual rent value received or interest on loan paid, completion date of property or vacancy period, etc. In the Business tab, we have provided the option to fill 5 types of business income, which is income from business, profession, income from firm in which you are a partner, 44AD, 44ADA, 44AE income, commission, income and income from a specified business under section 35AD. In the Business Profession tab, you can fill the details related to ordinary and speculative business along with the various adjustments that are required to match the income tax return with the tax audit report in the miscellaneous disallowed items. In the second tab of business, you can fill the income from firm in which you are a partner like remunerations, interest, expenses, capital balance and whether the firm is liable or audit or not. If you want to show your income during the year under 44AD, AE, etc., fill the details under the tab 44AD, 44ADA, 44AE. If you are working as a LIC agent or any other agent during the year and earning the commission income up to Rs 60,000, then you can show the income under the tab Commission. If you have a specified business under section 35AD, then the separate tab for the same has been provided under the head business. Next option in the Computation tab is Capital Gain. If you have earned any income from sale of investments or securities or you have any slump sale or deemed capital gain during the year, then you can fill the details of that income or loss during the year under the tab Capital Gain. Next tab provided in the software Other Exempt NSC KVP. In this tab, you can fill the income from the head other than the income for which separate tab is provided. In the other sources, you can fill the income like interest, lottery income, dividend income, etc. If you have income which is exempt from tax like PF interest, etc., then fill that under the exempt income. If you have made any investments in NSC, KVP, then instead of calculating the interest on that investment, you can just simply put the details of investment made and the software can automatically calculate the interest income on the same and provide the deduction for the same under section 80C. We have also provided other tabs like Special Rate Commission and DTAA in which you can put the income earned from foreign company or foreign investments, etc. If you want to club the income of other person or if you want to club the minor income, then you can put that income under the head clubbing of income, or if you have already put that income under the particular head of income, then you can just simply enter the details like name, PAN, relation and tick on that head of income appearing above. If the client have agricultural income, then you can fill the details of that in the agricultural income tab. If you have filed the previous return of client from the software itself and he has losses in that year, then you can see the details of same under the losses tab that will be automatically adjusted and carried forward by software. But if the client is new and user to Genius software, then you can manually put the details of losses of client. In the deduction tab, you can put the details of deduction claiming under chapter 6A like ATC, ATU, ATIE, ATIA, etc. Here we have provided you Tax Details tab where you can directly import 26AS data and all the tax related entry or advanced tax entry TDS deducted under section 194IA, 194IB or 194M will get automatically imported. You can also put the details of self-assessment tax paid under this tab. As department has introduced AIS, TIS, we have also provided the import of same in the software through the tab AIS, TIS. After importing, you can also compare the income derived from AIS, TIS and the income shown in computation. After importing AIS, TIS, we have also provided the option to transfer the data to the relevant head of income. You can also view and download AIS, TIS in PDF format and also export the data in Excel format. Next option in the computation is the depreciation chart. For calculating depreciation, you can put the details of assets like date of purchase, cost and rate of depreciation as per Income Tax Act and as per books, and the software will automatically calculate the depreciation amount as per the Income Tax Act and as per books. You can also export the Excel format of Genius software and then fill the details of assets in the Excel and then import it in the software. You can also check the detailed and summarized print preview of the assets as per income tax from depreciation and as per books from fixed asset schedule. If you don't want to prepare balance sheet and profit and loss account as per Schedule 3 and want to keep that only for record or printing purpose, then you can manually prepare them in the software by using this option. In AMT under section 115 JC, All the informations related to alternate minimum tax and AMT credit will be shown. Now, AMT credit available and utilize of credit will appear on AMT credit under section 115 JD window. If the client wants to modify certain details such as address, office address, mobile number, Adhaar number, etc., can do the same by going through Modify Permanent Information. If the SS wants to add certain income-wise or general notes, can do so by using the option Notes. You can also take the print of same along with the computation print. We have recently introduced new features in the Genius software, that is Email WhatsApp Facility. After selecting the client, when we go to Email WhatsApp Facility, three options are there. First one is Computation Save, second one is Return Form Save, and third one is Mail Send after ITR filed. So, if you want to save the computation and return form in the Genius software automatically, then you can tick on these two particular options. Software automatically save those two particular files. There are certain other options like 26AS, AIS, TIS, ITRV, XML, Json, etc. So if you have updated anything in computation or 26AS, then the software will automatically show you the last updated time in the software. So whenever you need to send the WhatsApp, email or SMS, you can check the date of last updated computation or 26AS, etc. Now you can send it for WhatsApp purpose or email purpose. There are certain other options like email ID, mobile software master data, email ID, mobile primary, email ID, mobile secondary. But if you don't want to email or WhatsApp the same on those mail ID or mobile number, then you can also specify mail ID or mobile number on which you want to send the same and click on Proceed. Once I click on Proceed, we need to select the account from which we want to send the details, and that software will automatically pick the subject of the matter of mail which we want to send. Once I cross-verify the details, I can simply click on Send Mail. And if I want to send the WhatsApp, I need to click on Send WhatsApp. After clicking on WhatsApp, a disclaimer will appear. This disclaimer means that sometimes changes done in the WhatsApp or the WhatsApp is not updated and the messages is not able to send, then it's not software fault. You need to first update your WhatsApp. After that, click on Send. Once you click on Send, software will automatically pick your QR image, and if the session is log out, then the software will ask for QR code, and if you are not log out, then you can scan the QR code and send the WhatsApp. So through this feature, you can send mail, WhatsApp by selecting the computation or 26AS wherever you want to send, and by selecting mail and mobile number on which you want to send. Another option provided here is sending remarks. So if you want to send the particular remark to particular client, then mention the description over there, like if your return is pending or this one amount is pending, then list out the particular remark over there and save it, and then send the remarks on email WhatsApp. You can also send those details on email WhatsApp by using the Summarize Report option. Summarize Report option we will explain you later on. In the setup menu, we have provided you various options to show the particular things in the print of computation, like due date of filing, calculation of 234A, 234B, 234C, NSC details, KVP details, etc. In the computation info options, we have provided various other options as well. In the bank details and credit card, you can enter the details of bank account and credit card held by you during the year. For claiming the refund, you can just click on the default and that account will go in the return form for refund purpose. You can also get the status of bank validated or not from ITD Portal, and you can also add bank at ITD Portal from this tab. If you want to prepare balance sheet, profit and loss account and other information, there is an option called General Information. In the General Information tab, various options are provided. First tab here is Representative Details. If the return is filed by legal hire, manager, guardian or any other person, then you can click on this and mention the details of person filing the details. Next tab is Audit Information. Here you will fill the audit related details like 44AB audit details or 92CE audit details or any other audit details. You can fill the nature of business whether under section 44AD or other than section 44AD under the tab Nature of Business. You can fill the details of financial particulars like stock, creditors, cash in hand and also GST related details like GST number and GST turnover in this tab. You can also import GST turnover from 26AS here. In the balance sheet and profit and loss tab, you can prepare balance sheet and profit and loss account of client by putting the details one by one manually, or if you have prepared the same in the final accounts, then you can import those from the final accounts. In the Other Information tab, you can fill the details like the method of valuation of stock or any change in valuation method and other the amount that are shown under section 36, 43B, etc. In miscellaneous allowed, disallowed portion of business will come here. You can also fill other basic details here like raw materials, trading, miscellaneous information, asset details, etc. You can also import the same from last year through the option provided in Import from Last Year. After filling all the details, you can preview the same by going through Computation option. You can save it either as Word or PDF or also mail or WhatsApp it. After filling all the details, you just need to file your return now. For this, you just go to e-return filing, then e-file the return. If you are filing your return first time through the software, then you need to go online processing, click on Register New User and fill the basic details of income tax registration there and click on Update. You can also preview your return form by going through Preview tab and selecting the schedule which you want to preview. In the Client Login tab, we have provided various features such as change password, update contact details, update DSC, rectification status, view return forms, etc. After filling the income details of client and preparing the computation, there is an option called Challan Printing. Here you can prepare the challan of client. So when you click on Challan Printing, you can directly prepare the challan by selecting the particular client, mention other basic details. Click on Add Challan, select the type of payment you want to make, income tax, surcharge, mode of payment. If you want to mention the bank details, then you can enter the same and then click on Update. There are two options of payment of challan, that is e-payment at NSDL and e-payment at ITD. You can use any of the method to make the online payment of challan. If you want to take the print of challan, you can take the same through the print preview option. Now exit from this option. Now the further option provided in the income tax module is report option. Here we have provided you various options of reports related to the work you have done in the software related to ITR. For example, if you want to take the report for all type of return, then you can select it and click on proceed button and you can view the report. Similarly, if you want to take the preview of that, you can click on preview button. Similarly, if you want the reports on the basis of the status of pending returns or filed returns, then you can get the same by clicking on status and then click on proceed button. Similarly, other reports are also here like assessment order, PAN, TAN. Here we have provided one more option to you, which is miscellaneous reports, where you get the reports of clients covered under audit or non-resident clients. One of the latest features introduced by Genius software is XML Json import. Earlier we have provided the facility to import only masters from XML Json file, but from these features you can import all the masters as well as all the incomes from the different heads to the softwares. This is very helpful features for new users of software, that instead of entering previous year income or schedules to the software one by one, you can directly import it to the software through XML Json. For XML Json import, you first need to click on XML Json import. A disclaimer will appear, and if any error appears, then you can mail the XML Json file to info@saginfotech.com along with the contact number, and we will try to rectify the error as soon as possible. After that, click on continue button. A window will appear. There we have provided the option to import the XML Json to software. If you want to import more than one XML Json to the software, then you can do this by selecting the folder option, and if you want to import one XML Json to the software, then you can do so by selecting the file. After selecting the folder, the JSON file will appear there. Suppose you want to delete the file from import option, just select that file and click on remove file, and the file will get removed from the list. If you want to import all the tags, then you need to simply click on import, but if you want to import selected tags, then you have to first click on import selected tags and unselect the tags you don't want to import and then click on import. You can apply the same option to other ITRs as well by clicking on the option by apply to the same ITRs and click on import. Below also there are two options provided, which is collapse and clear grid. Through collapse, all the tags in the JSON file will get summarized, and through expand option all the tags will get expand, and through clear grid option all the file will get clear. Through this option, all the masters of client will get automatically prepared, and also all the different heads, income, losses, etc. will get automatically imported to the software. You just need the password of income tax portal of client. We have also provided this option in the computation. Difference between both is just that there you can also import directly from ITD. You just simply go to computation, select client, and the assessment year for which you want to import the JSON XML and click on Download XML Json file from ITD Portal. So, this is all about XML Json import facility. Now come to the next latest feature introduced by Genius Software, which is Summarize Details. For checking this option, just click on Income Tax and here we find the Summarize Details option. First, you need to select the assessment year and the client for which you want the details. Basically, Summarize Details is consolidated report as you can see in the setup, which includes personal information of client, income and tax details, return details, refund and demand details, online profile and information and other details. For selecting the information, you need to go to personal details of client like name, TAN, code number, etc. After that, income and tax details option is available there. You can select the salary, house property or any other information which you want to see in the report. After that, the return details are there. Here you can select various options such as date of filing, late filing, ITRV receipt date, AIS, TIS, etc. In refund details, you can select the details like refund status, refund amount and other information. Online profile information is basically a ITD updated information which show you the primary and secondary mobile number, email ID, etc. So after selecting all the information which you require, you can click on Proceed button. Then, list of clients will appear. After that, you can also select the client and click on Pick ITR filing details. Once you click on ITR filing details, click on Proceed button. Software will get information from ITD. If you want to select the information such as 26AS, AIS, TIS, you can tick and untick on that and click on OK. After that, software will pick the details from the portal. After that, you can click on Update and as you can see that the import status is showing the updated, which means all the data that are fetched from portal is updated in the software. Suppose if you want to edit some details of client, then you can just simply double click on it. Let's suppose you want to edit salary of any client, then you can double click on it and it can take you to the salary head and other head of the client. Next option in the Summarize Details is Download. There you can download 26AS, AIS, TIS of client in the software from here itself. Next one option provided here is Year-wise Details. In the Year-wise Details, we can check the current year details of client as well as software also provide the option to check the details of client from 2000 to 2001 to current year. Suppose if I selected the details from year 2016 to 2017 to current year, software will automatically show you the details. It means that you can have all the details at the single page on single click. If you want to export the same to Excel, then you can do the same by clicking on Export to Excel. When you export to Excel, all the data will go to Excel and there you can use it for any purpose you want to use. If you want to email, WhatsApp the details such as 26AS, TIS, ITR, form, etc., then you can do the same from here itself instead of going to the particular client. Just select the client, click on email, WhatsApp select the things like 26AS and also select the email ID and mobile number on which you want to mail or WhatsApp and click on Proceed button. By clicking on Export to Excel, you can export all the client's data to Excel. This is all about latest features of summarized details of provided by Genius software. Next feature in the income tax module is due date master. Here you can check the due dates of different assessment year. You can also check the extended due dates and their notification number from here itself. Now the next option is advanced tax estimation. Here you can calculate the advanced tax of clients as per old regime and as per the new regime. You can enter the estimated income, losses, deductions of the clients under different head and you will get the estimated advanced tax amount. There is one tab here named Advanced Tax Installment. When you click on that, you will get the estimated installment amount along with the interest under section 234C. Some miscellaneous features are also provided in the software, like for application of new PAN number or for making any correction in the PAN of client. Two tabs are there, that is Form 49A, 49AA and PAN correction form. Some other functions are also there, like you can search your ITR through acknowledgement number through tab search ITR acknowledgement number. If you want to know your intimation details, you can do it through CPC Intimation Register. Through CPC Intimation Register, you can pick your intimation through ITD login as well as through email account. Through pickup from email account, you need to firstly enter the email ID over there and after that, you can easily get the intimation in the software. Through quick view, ITRV or intimation, you can easily view your intimation or ITRV by selecting the zip or PDF file over there. Through bulk PAN Adhaar Linking feature, you can check the status of your Adhaar linking as well as you can also link your PAN to Adhaar without logging to portal. Click on PAN Adhaar Linking status, select the client and click on Proceed button software. Will also show you the status that whether it's linked or not. Similarly, you can also link PAN Adhaar from this option. In this feature, you can also generate the report from here. Just click on the options and click on Generate Report and then proceed. Report will be available along with the status. In bulk ITR status, activity, EPro Settings feature, you can filter the records of client as per returns, form wise, as per acknowledgement number wise, as per rectification, response to defective notice under section 139.9 and as per e-proceeding wise. First, select the assessment year and the criteria for which you want the report like form wise or e-proceeding wise and click on Go button. For picking the details from ITD login, click on Pick from ITD login, select the client and click on Proceed button. This is another option given that is Direct Tax Vivad Se Vishwas. This is all in the income tax module. After income tax option, the next option will be CMA EMI. In CMA EMI, options 3 types of options are available, that is CMA, EMI calculation and interest calculation. First, we explain you about the CMA option. In the CMA option, first you have to select the client. Two methods are provided in the software, that is on percentage basis and on ratio basis for preparing the CMA report. First, we explain you about the percentage basis method. First, click on the method and mention the particular year for which you want to create the CMA report. In the percentage method, 2 years will be actual and that projected and provisional year will come. If you want more than projection year, then you have the option to insert the year and delete the year on top menu. In the top menu, we have provided the options field. In the options field, two options are provided for calculation, that is, on the basis of amount and on the basis of percentage. If you select the option on the basis of amount, then you get the option of fill the amount in provisional year column, and if you select the option of percentage, then you get the option of filing the percentage on provisional year column for generating the CMA report. In the options menu of percentage basis, you will also get the option to show the amount in tens, hundreds, thousands, year, etc. You can also get the option to show the addresses of office or residential in the option menu. After filing all the details, you can take the print preview of either single page or all the page of CMA report. Next option in the CMA report is the ratio basis method. In this method, also first mention the particular year for which you want to create the CMA report and click on OK. Setup sheet will appear where you select that from which year to which year you want to create the CMA report and the type also, whether it's a manufacturer or trader, and also select the maximum column you want to show in the sheet and then click on submit. After completing the setup part, sheet will get appear where you have to first create your balance sheet, profit and loss, fund flow of the actual year only. If you have already prepared the final accounts of that particular client, then you can import all the details instead of mentioning that from the option provided here. After mentioning all the details, go to Ratio Wizard, then in the estimated column of all the provisional and projected year, put the bank finance required ratios, select the base year and then click on Save button. After clicking on Save button, your CMA report will get prepared. You can take the print preview of same. There is an option of Word and PDF there. You can also set up your letterhead here by mentioning the heading and filing the details and create your letterhead over there. Now click on Exit. Now we go to next option, which is EMI calculation. You can calculate your EMI by using EMI option. Just click on EMI option, mention the purchase amount, down payment that you are going to pay and then click on calculate payments. Here it will show all the details related to EMIs. Here you can also calculate the other reports like depreciation. In the depreciation, you can calculate the same by three methods, that is reducing, SLM and WDV. You need to mention the figure over there and then click on calculate. You also have the option of converter here. You can also prepare your investment related reports here. Next one option in the CMA is interest calculation. Here you can calculate the interest amount. Go to interest calculation, tab select the client, add select, associates or year for which you want to calculate interest amount, mention the amount, debit and credit and rate. Then you can click on Save button and take the printout of same either sample or date wise. That's all related to CMA EMI. Now we will explain you about TDS module. This module is basically used to prepare the TDS return of client like 24Q, 26Q, 27EQ, etc. For filing the TDS return, you first need to create masters. Go to Masters, Employers, Deductors Details and then Add New Client. After that, fill the details of deductor, collector of like name, TAN number, address, etc. one by one, or if the SS has already created the client in Client Manager, then they import from the tab Import Client Details. After filing the details of person, deducting TDS, collecting TDS, have to fill the details of person responsible for paying in the same way. You can also import the details if you have prepared client details in the Client Manager and click on Update. Then master will get Create in TDS module. You can also modify, delete the client through the tab provided here. You can also take the backup of client or restore client from here itself. You can add your bank details and also modify the same through this tab only. Through client list selection, you can edit which clients to be visible or not while making the selection of client. Click on clients and select the drop-down that whether you want to show all the clients or selected client or unselected client and click on save. You can also export the details here in Excel. We have recently introduced due date master option in the TDS. Through this option, you can check the due dates and extended due dates of form of all the quarters. If you want to file lower deduction forms, then master for that will be created separately. Go to Masters and then Individual Info Add Client. If you have prepared your client master in Client Manager, then you can import the same from tab Import Client Details. After creating client, if have put some wrong details in the client master, then you can modify it from Modify Client tab and then double clicking on the client. In the TDS forms, we have provided various TDS related forms such as 24Q, 26Q, 27EQ, etc. In the lower deduction collection or no deduction collection, we have also provided various forms like Form 15G, 15H, Form 27C, etc. First of all, we will show you the process that how to create a TDS file. For this, first you have to select the assessment year, quarter and the client. We have also provided the filter option here like original, return filed, not filed or filed but not finalized. We have also provided the option to highlight the clients whose original or correction return has been finalized or filed on the basis of different color. After selecting the client, screen will appear where you have to mention the details one by one. For example, if you are filing Form 24Q, then you have to first create Employee Master over there. Similarly, in case of Form 26Q, you need to create Deductee Master. First, click on Employee Master and then click on Add button and then mention Employee Reference Number, name or other related details. In the Employee Master tab, you can verify the PAN of employees in bulk through option Verify Bulk PANs, and you can also export the details of employees through Excel. If that particular employee is also the employee of any other employer, then instead of entering the details, they can import it through the option of Import from other employers' years. After creating employee details, you directly double click on Original and from there you can add the challan details one by one. While adding the challan, if you want to know the interest or late fee amount, you can also do that by clicking on the tab calculate interest and calculate late fee. Once you mention all the challan details, you can also edit or add your salary details one by one. There is option of new entry. Just click on new entry, select the employee and mention the amount one by one. You will get the list of employees that was created in Employee Master. After filing all the details, there is option called Form E-Return. After clicking on that tab, software will automatically take the output file path where 24Q or any other form will get saved, and if you want to edit the path, you can do it manually here. After saving the output directory, you need to first download the challan input file. When you click on challan input file, two options will appear whether you want to download the CSI file through at Teen NSDL Portal or at ITD Portal. After that, you can click on Generate on e-Return. Software will start validating your return that whether there is any interest, late fee, payable or not, whether there is any unconsumed challan or whether the challan has been properly adjusted or not. Before filing of return, you can also take the print preview of same and check it. If you have large number of challan, salary or employee related details, then we have provided you the option of export to Excel. There you can export the Excel format, then fill the details and import the data through tab of import data. We have also provided the same option in the main menu when you go back with the tab import data, from where also you can import the Excel format file or previous year FBU text file. There you can also import TDS, TCS, consolidate a statement as well as console file from requested downloads. So for preparing TDS return, first you need to enter the details like challan entries. After that, if you want certain reports, forms like Form 12B, Form 12BA, Form 16, salary reports, interest calculation, etc., then there is the option called Reports Forms. When you click on that form, you have TDS forms like Form 16. When you click on Form 16, various options will appear like if you want to generate Part A or Part B or want to merge both the parts in single file. Click on Get Form 16 from Requested Downloads and select the output directory and other options and then click on Next button. In this way, Form 16 gets generated. For generating this form, you first need to request Form 16 through tab of Requested Form 16, 16A, 27D available in online activities at Traces Login. The same tab of online activities is available at the main menu, also where you can also request for Form 16. Here we are not mentioning the details, that's why it's not getting generated. Some other options are also there like Prepare New Correction Statement. For preparing new correction statement, you first need to download console file. For downloading the same, you first need to request console file through Online Activities tab. After requesting for console file, you can import the same through Requested Downloads, or you can directly request for the file through Requested Consolidated Statement tab, and also import the same through Consolidate Statement in the Prepare New Correction Statement tab. Through Tab View Complete Statement, if you have filed any correction statement, then you can preview the same through View Complete Statement. If you have wrongly created Duplicate Employee Master, then you can merge it through the tab Merge Duplicate Employer Master. Another feature in the Return Filing tab is Online Activities at Traces Login. In these features, various options are provided like Request Console File, Request Form 16a, Request Justification Report, View Requested Downloads, Request for Online Correction, etc. In the same way, you can file other forms as well. Forms 26QB, 26QC and 26QD are challan cum return statement form. For payment of challan or submitting the return for TDS deducted under section 194IA, 194IB and 194M, you first go to form, add the basic details like buyer details, seller details, property address, booking amount, property value, stamp duty, property value, etc. After filing the details, click on e-payment. We have provided the option of e-payment through NSDL as well as through ITD. If any assets want to deposit the amount manually through bank, then they can take the print of file form 26QB and can submit the challan to bank. Form 16B can be generated through tab Form 16B and request for certificates can be done through Online Activities at Traces. So, this is the procedure you need to follow to prepare 26QB. There is also a separate tab called Challan in the TDS forms where we have provided both the options of payment of challan, that is e-payment at NSDL portal and e-pay tax at ITD. Select the details such as nature of payment, type of payment, mode of payment, etc. and click on the tab through which you want to make the payment. Now here we come to the next option, which is Online Activities at Traces Login. Now if you are a registered taxpayer, then it will automatically show you the status as registered. If you are not registered users, then the software will show the tab of registered as new user. Click on that tab, fill the basic details and click on Proceed button. And if you are a registered user, then click on Login tab and then click on Proceed tab. In the Online Activities at Traces Login tab of main page, all the features are same as we have explained you earlier, like View Requested Downloads, Request Console File, Request Justification Report, Declaration for Non-Filing, Request Form 1616A, etc. Next feature in the TDS module is Requested Downloads at Traces Login. Through this tab, you can download all the requests you have made like Form 27D, Bulk Form 16A, Justification Report, Console File, Bulk Form 16, etc. For downloading, select the client, then click on Proceed and then select the particular financial year, quarter, form type and then click on File Requested Download List. After that, click on Download button. Through TAN Login at ITD, e-filing and TAN Login at TIN NSDL tab, you can directly log into Income Tax Portal or NSDL Portal. Basically, these two tabs are the shortcuts for login purpose. Now come to the next latest feature introduced by Genius Software in TDS module, which is Summarize Details. For checking this option, just click on TDS and here we find the Summarize Details. First, you need to select the assessment year and the client for which you want the details. Basically, Summarize Details is consolidated report which includes the personal information of client and form return details quarter-wise. For selecting the information, first you need to go to Setup, where personal details of client like name, TAN, code number, etc. are given. After that, select the form details like 24Q, 26Q, 27EQ and 27Q and the quarter. Also select the details such as due date, return type, form 16, 16A, 27D, status, declaration of non-filing date and status, etc. for which you want for the report. So after selecting all the information which you require, you can click on Proceed button. Then list of clients will appear. Then after that, you select the client and click on Pick TDS filing details with PDF. Once you click on Pick TDS filing details, click on Proceed button software. Then it will get the details from the portal. Then all the data that fetch from the portal completely updated in the software. If you want to request for console file, justification report, form 16, 16A, online correction, etc. You can do the same through the tab Request for and can also view your requests through the tab Requested Downloads, that whether the requests are available or not. Now the other tab provided here is Email WhatsApp. Through this tab, you can email WhatsApp the 24Q, 26Q, 27Q, 27EQ acknowledgements, receipts of all the quarters or particular quarter through the mail ID or mobile number in the software master data. If you want to log into ITD Portal or at Traces Portal, can do the same through tab Login at ITD Portal or Login at Traces Portal. If the client has put the salary details of their employee, can also view the same through the tab Salary Details and can also take the print of the same. By clicking on Export to Excel, you can export all the client's data to Excel. This is all in the latest features of summarized details provided by Genius software. There are some other options like Quick View Intimation, from where you can view the PDF or zip file of intimation. If any person want to take the printout of any form like 24Q, 10BA, 10E, etc. or any lower deduction forms, can take the printout of same through blank forms. Then there is report option, from where you can generate various type of reports related to your TDS filing. For example, if you click on Report tab, select the period, type of return, status of return and click on Proceed button and you will get the reports. And there are some other options like 3CD Miscellaneous Details. This is TDS related details which go to one of the clause of 3CD. You just click on it and then select the client and take the preview of it. You can export the report to Excel. Through bulk email, you can send the email in bulk to clients. You just mention the email address and select the TDS returns or other customized templates you want to send to clients. For billing purpose, there are two types of billing options provided, that is GST billing and old billing. Old billing is just for the normal billing, where you can create particular client or company which is going to generate the particular bill. After creating client, click on the client and select the financial year and the party name for creating the bill. Mention the particular year, type and amount and click on Update button. Currently GST is working, so we have provided you the option of GST billing. Same procedure you need to follow over there. Select the client, mention the details over there for the company which is going to generate the bill. When you click on the client template will appear. There select the basic details there like default or customize, single copy or double copy and then click on back button. In this way, you will be able to create a bill. After that, fill the particulars, select the SAC code over there. On the basis of services provided to that particular client, select the financial year and mention the amount over there. And if any discount has been given to clients, then mention that also. Select the tax applicability and the tax amount will get automatically selected over there. Then you can click on update and take the print of bill as well. When you click on preview button, you can take the print of that tax invoice. Some other options are also there where you can set up the bill over there, receipt over there, delete some company and can also take the bulk printing. When you click on report option, you can generate the report of bill details, discount details, receipt details, etc. Just select the tab for which you want to generate the report. Select the financial year or the period for which you want the report and click on Proceed tab. Now, the other feature in the TDS module is Tools. In Tools option, various features are provided like backup and restore, from where you can take the backup as well as restore the backup. Other is password settings. From there, you can set the password for clients and advanced security settings. From there, you can set the password for clients, creation, alteration, etc. Miscellaneous info is also there, from where you can search the PIN code, STD code, PAN AO, TAN AO, etc. So this is the basic procedure to prepare TDS return or reports, certificates or downloading the request using these options. If you want to know more about these options, then you can click on Help. There we have mentioned every related details. If you get stuck somewhere, then you can directly click on Help. So that's all about TDS. So the next one option in the software is Service Tax. Currently, Service Tax is not working, but we have mentioned it because many client has data over there. So for record purpose, we have provided the Service Tax option. Now if we talk about GST billing, we have already explained you about the GST billing. We can prepare the GST bill here related to the client. You can mention the particular details, particular period here, then select the details like CGST or IGST. Then you can directly generate the bill. In this way, you can use this feature. Now, if we talk about wealth tax, it's still not working, but if someone wants to prepare some details related to wealth tax, can prepare the same using this feature, or if someone wants to see the previous details of wealth tax, can do so using the same tab. Now, the next option is authority letter. Authority letter is one of the important thing. For example, those who are doing filing on behalf of particular client can take the printout of authority letter. First, select the particular client name and click on Next button and mention the details who is signing this letter and the auditor and lawyer details to whom client is giving authorization. So, mention the details and in this way, you can prepare the authority letter. Now comes to the next option, which is AIR SFT. Here we gives you the two options, that is AIR applicable up to 2015 to 16 and SFT applicable from 2016 to 17. For working purpose, you need to mention the basic details like your additional information related to state, district, status and some other head office related details. Then you have to mention the branch related details. Add branch, then you can add the branch code, etc. Then you can mention the details one by one like party details and other details. After that, you can fill the form one by one like form 61. You can add the statement through the tab Add Statement and mention the details one by one. You can validate the form and generate the XML. We have also provided you the import and export option through Excel. You can export the Excel format of Form 61, mention the details and import the Excel format. If you want to take the blank format, then you can click on blank and take the blank format of particular year or form. There are other form also like 61A and 61B. That's all in the AIR SFT. Next one option is bulk email. Select the message which you want to send, click on proceed button. You can check the status of return, whether it's pending for approval or successfully e-filed. Click on proceed tab. Now first you need to add account details like account name, user ID, password and all basic details. So when you use your Outlook account, same things you need to follow there. You can add the CC details, attach the particular attachment and click on proceed to send the particular mail. So this is the simple procedure you need to follow to send the bulk email. Now there is an option which is other utilities. In other utilities, there is option of document manager from where you can add the document for particular client. There are some other options like telephone directory, client information is basically details of client that you have put in masters. Other features are also there like calculator, backup from where you can take the backup of complete software including income tax, TDS, etc. Restore option is basically from where you can restore the backup of software using the GIF file. You can also set the password and do the printer settings through the option password settings and printer settings. In the miscellaneous information, there are some basic needs which you need to find out immediately like STD code, PIN code, IFSC code, etc. DSC manager is also there, from where you can maintain the record of DSC. You can select the DSC type and all other details which you can do for your DSC. So this is all about the software. If you want to know the new details, then there is option what's new, from where we mention that what we have provided new in software. For more services, you can directly know the other details like from register tab, you may know your register ID. You will be able to know the software information, system information. You can also check for updates from here. Or if you want to know something more, then please call us on support number which is 0141 4072 000. Thank you.